It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Packers and the Eagles. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
It's the 7th stadium and 4th country to become part of the NFL's International Series, Brock, as we're here in Sao Paulo, Brazil at Arena Corinthians. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go, here in Sao Paulo. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Now begin the drive with Dillon. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Love on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Packers.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Thrown on first down, Love. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Able to get it to Reed. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. 3rd and just 2 to go. Running up the middle, Dillon. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Throwing his Love on 3rd. Finds a man right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be second down. Love to throw again. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Packers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Quay Walker. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete, here's Brown. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. From the 31. This finds Smith. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. Jukes one defender, and he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. He'll get this one to Brown. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and you get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run here with Gainwell. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
He'll make a bid for it on the ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
There are so many fundamental details played the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Dillon, a first down carry. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Darius Slay with the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Running it after the penalty. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Takes the handoff, now Love. Complete out to the right. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Complete on the slant to Watson. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. A toss play to Dillon. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Now for the 2nd time this game, we'll get a look at the Philly offense. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. Sending a receiver left. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Has a man. It's Brown. And he finally goes out all the way down near the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throwing for Hurts. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing here, Hurts. State. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. More coming up after this quick break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Watson coming in motion right. It's Dillon here on 2nd down. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Play fake, it's Love. Watson with the catch. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Eagles will take possession. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Packers are going to have a long football field ahead of them on this drive. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he'll get this across the 15 to about the 17. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
brings up second and 7 at the 17.
From the 17. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
That's complete to Musgrave. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And this play heads out of bounds. Marker down though, Brock. Could be some free yards here.
Unnecessary roughness.
Things got a little too carried away there, and we are not surprised at all to see the flags fly and the penalty called.
Automatic first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hurts to throw. He's on the move. He's running with it. Juke the defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. This throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Takes off right out of the read option. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. This is Dillon, and the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Love. Stays upright. Escapes the puck. Oh, he loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. And here I was just moments ago, Brock, thinking this dude is going to be impossible to stop, bowling through defenders, which makes them forcing that fumble all the more impressive.
Yeah, you never want to tell your guys to stop fighting through tackles because he is, to your point, Kate, so good at it. But the longer he fights and stays up, the longer those defenders have a chance to fly in and rip that ball free.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. He's got it near the 10. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Putting the tight end in motion. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles parlay the turnover into a lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push their lead to 6. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Packers all set to get back out there. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Love now to throw. Gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Love now. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. Well, they're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. Back deep for the Eagles is Isaiah Rodgers. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be their football. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A tight end in motion now. Short side option here. He's running left. Jukes out, avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. That one is incomplete, couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Motion man left is Brown. On second down, here's Barkley. And that plunge is gonna garner a couple of yards. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hurts now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's gonna run for it! And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. A second down throw here for Love. On target to Musgrave. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Throwing now from the gun. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Fakes the handoff, now Love. He sends this one to the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Love to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. The Packers are going to turn to their kicker, Anders Carlson, for the field goal try. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. On first down, Hurts. This finds Smith. And he gets him around 6 there. Jair Alexander with the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 34. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hurts throwing again. He's on the move. He'll step up, and there he goes. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. That one on the offense, but declined, so we will indeed head to halftime. And on to Orlando for our halftime report from Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. One of the best of the early games, we'll highlight it there. The Giants in for a stern test at home at MetLife Stadium as they'll get set to tangle with the Minnesota Vikings. Then in the 4 Eastern window, it'll be a later than usual start in Cleveland, where it'll be the Browns taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And then finally, a good one on Sunday Night Football between the LA Rams and the Detroit Lions. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Huard.
The party's still going for 2 more quarters, football fans. We're back underway from Brazil. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First down throwing for Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, a run with Barkley. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Pass complete to Campbell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This one from 47 yards away. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that grows their lead to 12.
Boy, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have him be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. Looking to his fullback now. He's got a gain of 6 there. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. To the air with Love. That fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And the Eagles get to it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Hand off here to Lloyd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Lloyd takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Packers trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the pistol, Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Hurts. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Packers will take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lloyd running dead ahead. And that's good for a gain of 5. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 28. He lofts it deep left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point
He's
conversion.
throwing for it! And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He'll take this at the 10. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles about set to go on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Fits it through the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Give them 30 yards on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Has a man, it's Brown. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they are unable to tie up this contest. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now begin the drive with Dillon. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff, now Love. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. They're set up at the 35 now. They're trying an option play, left side on 1st down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Love on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw, here's Love. Short pass brought in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Dillon dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. A.J. Dillon, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first down, Hurts. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Campbell going to motion over right. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31. Complete out to the right side. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
From the 47, he's got Watson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Here comes their offense out again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They've got 1st down from the 31. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Encroachment defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. Barkley's got it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Desperation time here on 4th. That's caught beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Encroachment defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 1st down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Hurts throwing again. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Complete to A.J. Brown.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Down at the Packers' 27-yard line.
From the 27. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Hurts now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So second down coming up. They are throwing it again. Pass complete to Campbell. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and just 2 to go. Hurts looking to throw. Oh, he got free. Escapes out to the left. Escapes a defender. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Slot receiver headed left. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still second down.
So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for second and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets in, touchdown. The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the fourth. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Packers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Here's first and 10 from the 34. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
First down throwing for Hurts. Searches from the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long.
Sets up a third down and 18.
Now here's Pickett. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
A 58-yard attempt.
The kick is off the mark, no good. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the fourth.
Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Love from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Finds a man right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. 2nd and 10 now. He gets this one to Lloyd. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Kate, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He's stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This offense getting all set for this series. They left a few on the table their last time out, Bronx, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Taken in by Smith. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Eagles down by a touchdown. 2nd and 6 coming up here. And he's dropped at the 37 after pushing this forward a bit. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He'll look to throw it. This one finds Goddard. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Escapes the pocket. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking, he's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. and he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
He's got time. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That pass complete to Goddard. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it. Andrew Cooper takes it away. So this is a Packers win, as they take the first ever victory awarded here in South America. And no doubt the trip home from Brazil going to be a joyous one before it's back to business prepping for week 2. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Packers are your winners as we say ciao from Sao Paulo.